What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Rachel. Welcome back to another timeless tarot reading. We are going to dive right in and see what message is meant for you today, right now, in this moment, whenever this is finding you. I invite you to drop in right now. Drop the fuck in. Really anchor into this present moment and really allow every part of your being to be in a state of openness and allowing whatever message is meant to come forward to come through, keeping in mind that the more open that you are, the more you will receive. All right, go ahead and take a deep breath. Right away, I'm feeling like a softer, gentler energy poking its head through, shall I say. Okay. I feel like there's different camps that are gonna resonate with this. There's some sort of relationship. Now, this might be a literal romantic relationship. This might be a relationship with a friend. This might be a relationship like with a job or with family, but there is some specific relationship. This could even be a relationship you to a group, okay? So you take this how this resonates. But Ace of Cups coming forward here in the cross position. This is the relationship I'm speaking of, where it's basically it's new. It's a new like offering or almost like revamping of a current relationship, but also this very well may be like a new relationship, a new partnership, I want to say, for some of you. And this card coming out crossed. When I read cross cards, it's not in the upright, it's not in the reverse, it's this pending, stuck in the middle energy that's also asking you where you really lie. What I also get from cross cards is that the energy is really volatile in the moment, meaning it could kind of be going either way, or maybe you go back and forth a lot between Ace of Cups upright, Ace of Cups reverse, which what that means is that if the Ace of Cups is in the upright, that is like a very positive, harmonious energy of a new, fulfilling emotional connection and relationship, okay? When it's in the reverse, there's something that is like blocking that, if you will, or limiting that. It's in a sense kind of disharmonious. And the other card that came out here, giving some more context, is the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, which, like, to me, I felt this energy as like there's this new relationship, again, relationship, connection, whatever this is, that is being presented to you, being offered, being created, being built, and you are not only a lot of back and forth in your head about, is this really good for me? Is this really aligned? Can I really trust this? It's like there's, with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like it wants to keep pulling you back into this feeling of like doubt with relation to, is this relationship, is this partnership, again, I want to say that's probably going to emphasize for a lot of you, partnership, is this actually balanced? Like, is this energetically reciprocal? Because I feel like what I feel like is like you kind of feel like maybe you resonate with kind of like being burnt in the past or taken advantage of, or maybe not even so consciously or intentionally, but like subtly or behind the scenes, you've given a lot to people, to connections, to relationships. You give, and you've had so many experiences where people do not reciprocate that energy, and it's almost like there's like a hesitance to get your hopes up for this new connection, but yet there's this part of you that also wants to be excited about it, right? Because the Ace of Cups is in the cross position, so it's like there's also this part of you that wants it to be real, that wants it to be true, and then the other part of you that's like, is this too good to be true though? Let's pull some more here. What else? Wow. Okay, we have Nine of Swords that just came out in the reverse, and it landed right underneath the Ace of Cups. Okay. This is so interesting. So there are aspects of this connection, of this relationship, of this partnership, whatever it is, that literally relieves your anxiety. Like, there are parts of it and aspects of this that calm your nervous system, that make you feel safe. And it's almost like that type of calm and that type of safety in a connection, in a relationship, in a partnership almost seems too foreign. And that's where I feel like that connection is, with like a, can I actually trust this? And I feel like the answer is yes, you can. And there's an understanding here about, it's not blind trust. It's not like jumping all in wearing a blindfold. That's not what this is. It's about being fully awake, fully aware, seeing clearly, and slowly moving in at your own pace, slowly showing more, being more vulnerable, connecting more at your own pace. Another one with that. Okay. This is so funny. Like, this message is still like, even though I'm feeling like confirmations of trust, I'm also feeling almost this energy, whoever's watching this, it's like there's still that resistance, there's still that doubt, and that's okay. That's not right or wrong, just acknowledging that it's there. We have the Emperor that came out in the reverse. Oh god. Okay. This landed right on top of the Nine of Swords. And okay, this is what I feel like. How I was saying that in this new connection, relationship, partnership, whatever, that you, aspects of it were making you like feel safe, feel calm, relieving anxiety. I feel like there's another relationship in the past, connection or something, with someone where you also felt this, like you also felt this safety, you also felt like a relief of anxiety, you also felt like you could trust them, and then they abused their power, they abused their role, they abused like whatever type of connection they had to you. And so it's kind of like, I feel like that's coming forward of like, well, how can I really trust like that safety and calm alone? Let me pull some more with this. This is so like dynamic and nuanced. Okay, I see what we're in. We have Ten of Swords. Okay, that just came out here. Again, landing with the Emperor, which is also what I was pulling on. This is making a lot of sense now. The best way I can say this is that, well, okay, healing is a forever journey, and there's a certain threshold of healing, I feel like, required for you to cross in terms of healing from this person, this connection, this relationship, whoever the fuck this was that was literally so, I just want to say, abusive, and just, like I said, abused their position, abused their role, abused what you thought they were. The Ten of Swords coming out here is like, the fact that this is in the upright and not in the reverse tells me that you are still in this energy. You are still processing what this actually was and how this actually affected you or influenced you, in terms of like, all traumas, if not fully processed and healed, create aspects of ourselves that are not in alignment, belief systems in ourselves that are not in alignment. And there's something here about really tapping into your beliefs about yourself in terms of like your connection to your own worth, because I feel energy here where it's like almost like shaming yourself or putting yourself down, or maybe you're like, oh, I'm so stupid, how did I end up in that type of connection or relationship, being abused by that person, I should have known better. And I feel like now is where that cycle of guilt and shame stops, It stops now because you choose to end it now. Because you choose to understand a deeper truth that you and everyone is always working to the best of their ability with the tools that they have. And it's simply acknowledging that who you were in that time, no, there's actually no way you would have known better. Truthfully, you weren't meant to know better. You were meant to experience that experience in order for your soul to learn very specific lessons that it came to earth to learn. This message, I feel like, is really rooted in you accessing the truth within you, the belief that you are worthy of goodness, that you are worthy of actually receiving Ace of Cups in the upright, something that is true, that is real, that is genuine, and that is profoundly emotionally fulfilling. This process right now that you're moving through is you shifting into that understanding that, yes, not only am I deserving and worthy of that inherently because I exist, but I believe it's possible for me to experience that. I believe it's more than possible. It's actually evident, because when you have a desire in your heart, which I feel this if you're coming across this video, whatever the context of this relationship is, again, whether it was romantic or a family member or work or whoever, you have a genuine desire to have that Ace of Cups upright, to have that actual, real, emotionally fulfilling and true bond and connection. And I feel like the fact that you have that desire, automatically it is being realized. And the point in time at which that is being realized is dependent on your internal state energetically. Literally, when you are able to fully, truly see your worth and the light within you, truthfully, on what that really is, you knowing you seeing you, you will have like endless, infinite Ace of Cups relationships coming forward. Like all family and friends and your romantic partner or partners, like everybody will be in that space of alignment because you're in that space of alignment. And that means, like, as in, you attract those people, right? Like, those are the people that connect more because you're vibrating at that same frequency. And so it's interesting because there's kind of like a twofer here. It's not even just about this one relationship or this one connection or partnership. It's about all the other ones too. It's all related. However, I feel like whichever one in your life we were talking about right now in this reading, this is like kind of the biggest teacher for you, it feels like, with this lesson, if you will. So I think I'm gonna leave the message there. I really hope that this resonated with you. I am sending you literally the most love ever, and I hope you have the most magical day. Bye.